Let's take a quick look at some of the factors that are involved when it comes to finding fish. The challenge is that even good fishing spots aren't good all of the time. So just because you find underwater structure like points, humps, and drop-offs, it doesn't necessarily mean that active biters are present. Look at it this way. Good spots provide good seasonal habitat, like the proper depth and bottom content for spawning. In spring, bass instinctively spawn on softer bottom, while walleye spawn atop rocks. So right from the get-go, spring bass and walleye spots usually aren't one and the same. Once fish are done spawning, fish instinctively shift their emphasis from reproduction to eating. As they do this, they make seasonal movements to the best feeding and living areas available. In some cases, bass and walleye summer habitat overlaps. On other waters, they may be totally separate. So it all depends upon what the local lake, river, or reservoir offers for potential fish use. Most of the time, we're actually looking for seasonal spots that temporarily provide good combinations of habitat and forage, which in turn attract our target species of fish. Lush weed beds, for instance, generally attract panfish, largemouths, pike, or muskies during summer. That's their basic nature. Smallmouths and walleyes, by comparison, are more apt to use sand and rock structures in deeper water. In doing so, they simultaneously avoid competition with other species that prefer shallower habitat or heavier cover. In shallow water, polarized sunglasses are invaluable for locating fish holding structure and cover. The deeper you fish, however, the more electronics come into play. Modern electronics reveal an amazing amount of information and detail, like depth, cover, the presence or absence of fish and forage, what's directly beneath your boat, and even out to the sides. On-screen lake maps detail prime underwater structures where fish may gather, including key features and spots where they're likely to cluster. Used properly, they can help you catch more and bigger fish of every species that swims, quickly and efficiently. Speaking of species, in the upper Midwest, we're blessed with many different species of game fish to catch. Understanding each species, including their preferred seasonal locations, will help you put more and bigger fish in the boat all year long.
Beautiful fish, Mike.
And understanding these seasonal locations is extremely important, especially after the spawn. The fish are really hungry, they want to fatten up, they're going to be chasing the food.
Absolutely, but you know what? What's more important than structure fishing or anything is, like you said, food and seasonal needs. The biggest mistake people make is they go out and they say, well, I fished points or I fished humps, it was beautiful structure. I didn't catch any fish. How come? It doesn't make any sense. You know what? Fish don't care about that stuff unless there's food there in the first place, food or cover to bring them there. It fulfills their seasonal needs, and the better that you can figure out what they require, the more likely you are to find them and catch them.